Yes, welcome to Googy Morning. I am Riley Soliner, your host for today's adventure. Before we get started, I want to let you know that you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, PlanetScum.live, to get the latest updates on everything Planet Scum. You can follow me at Riley Soliner on Twitter or Instagram. Or if you're watching this live, feel free to participate and let your creativity run wild. We have moderators and producers in the chat helping you to enhance the experience of this show. This is your show, hosted by me, Riley Soliner. Before we get this show started, I want to let you know about a couple more things. Planet Scum is made possible through contributions from audience and participants like yourself. If you want to support this show, Googy Morning, we have a couple incentives that we can send you as a token of our gratitude for your contributions. For example, I could send you the PDF of a hand-drawn coloring book drawn by me, the Space Noodle coloring book. Look at all those space noodles. Noodle, doodle, 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 doodle. Isn't that fun? I could also send you 2 stickers, a Klon sticker and a Vacation Jason sticker. Doodle, 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 doodle. Or if you're feeling extra generous, I can send you a handmade postcard. Also, let's see if I can grab one. Here, look at this. Doodle, 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 doodle. Or if you're feeling not just generous, not just benevolent, but completely selflessly giving in this amazing time of year, you could send me $1,500 and then we'll all watch Martin Scorsese's The Irishman together. Doodle, 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 doodle. If more than one person donates $1,500, I will watch The Irishman with you more than once. It's up to you. All right. So as you may have noticed, I'm wearing a long sleeve tee. I have long hair. I got a big ass head because I am an innovator. I don't say that with any ego. I don't say that with any kind of pompousness. It's just a fact. I'm an innovator. I work in technology, but I'm from California. You see, I like to work hard, making sure that technology is being innovated upon. And then, 5 p.m. rolls around. I got to get on my bicycle. I got to go down to the beach, strap on my guitar, play a song, then jump in the water. It's just the way it is. But, it's not 5 o'clock yet. And plus, it's the weekend. I work on the weekends, but not that hard. The weekends are for you and me to not only chill, but also to reflect. And that's what we're doing on the show today. And I like to reflect through doing presentations to get everyone up to speed on what happens next week. That's why we're here today. And I want to let you know, if you're watching this in the future, past the live event, this show, most of this show, almost all of this show, was constructed by people like you, fans, participants, Planet Scum inhabitants. You made this show, so thank you. And come on back to the show, because this is your show, hosted by me, I guess. I don't know why. Is that true? That sounds good. Yeah, thank you for making this show possible. Basically, what we're doing today is a unveiling of an amazing, life-changing software. And I will be assisted by a visual presentation, a PowerPoint, a slideshow made by you. So thank you to everyone who contributed to this slideshow. And thank you to everyone who watches this show and contributes in any special way that you do. Before we get to the slideshow, that's a big part of technology and presentations like this. I'm not going to give it to you just yet. I want to get you fired up. I want to get you ready. I want to make sure you're pumped up and excited for this revolutionary new software. So before we get to that, I know you want to see the technology. I want to see it too. I want to see your reaction to this life-changing tech. Should we do a little, like warm-up dance? Should we talk about all the amazing technological advancements that led to this point? Or should we show you a video of me 10 years ago, alone on Christmas, high on a very small amount of pot? I think it's time for High on Christmas 2011, episode, I think 6. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl, guys. Let's give it a whirl.
Got my water.
All right, he's drinking water.
It don't get better than that. It don't get better than that. Delicious. Let me ask you a question, though.
Okay.
This is one of those SIG bottles. I think it's like half a liter. Maybe it's a full liter. I think it's a full liter of water. A lot of people go for the smaller ones. Those are a half liter, or maybe even smaller. But I got the full liter. And I can see people giving me stares, or like, maybe they just don't like the brand. Maybe it's like too trendy, and people are like, "Oh, you bought a SIG bottle just because everyone else did," and I kind of did.
No, that's just the cap of the bottle.
Let's say it's not that. What if they just see the size of the bottle?
What are you talking?
And they're like, "Why do you carry around this much water at a time, at once?" Why? Why do you carry this much water at one time? You don't need that much water. And it's
nobody asked this.
It's so heavy. Got it in your backpack. No. I bought this so I could have a large bottle of water at my desk. I don't take this out in my bag. You know how heavy this thing is? Made out of aluminum. I mean, aluminum is light, but you fill it with water, it's heavy. It's good water. That's not an argument. That doesn't really fit into what I was talking about, like advocating this bottle use. If you don't like the brand, I understand. If you do like the brand, I do. I see both. I see both opinions. I see both of them there. This video is getting long. I just grabbed a sip of water.
Wow. Thank you so much for that illuminating, essential talk about water. Water really is life. And I think it's important to remember that. And I think one of the main things that we can learn from young Riley in that video is that it's okay to drink a lot of water. You don't have to be self-conscious. You don't have to be nervous about people confronting you about how much water you're carrying around, because literally nobody cares. That's not something that I should have to worry about. Literally no one has ever accused me of carrying too much water at one time. I don't know why that was something I was worried about in that moment. It's probably just because I was generating some kind of hypothetical conflict because there was nobody around and it was Christmas, a time usually reserved for gathering. Isn't it kind of funny that 10 years ago I was alone on Christmas, and now 10 years into the future, everybody's going to be alone on Christmas? Seems like I've been ahead of my time for quite some time. And that's what leads us right here, right now. Can we bring up that first slide, please? My name is Riley Soliner, and I'm a software maestro. And again, I don't say that with ego. I don't say that as some way to build myself up. I'm just quite simply letting you know the truth. I'm a software maestro. Let's break this down a little bit. Software is a kind of technology. Wait, what was that next thing? Oh boy. Okay. Let's take care of some business. And look, okay, well this right here, this is Vacation Jason. This is a character that I wrote. As a performer, characters are a little bit like software. They are a technology that is developed and that I employ in order to take my hardware, my body, my consciousness, my reality, and by programming that software, begins to influence and move my hardware through different life experiences. Vacation Jason is an example of a software that I, as a maestro, employed to get where I'm going. Now, again, with no ego, I am a software maestro. Whether it's a technology software, whether it's a philosophy software, whether it's a comedy or a character software, I am always looking for, developing, and employing different information packets of software to take my experience into new and exciting directions. You are a software maestro as well. I don't say that I'm a software maestro to separate myself. I use the phrase and descriptor software maestro to inspire you to use the phrase to describe yourself, because you have softwares that you have mastered. We're all software maestros. Next slide, please. See, okay, I'm a coding rock star who sees things differently. I've made the world a better place, and I'd love to disrupt with you. Heart emoji. I'm the world's champion at beats. The resolution is low. I can't quite. But yeah, this is all true. I wrote this poem in Taos, New Mexico. I was sitting in a river. My hands were wet. Couldn't tap on my phone. I just had to let it flow. And so in the sand next to the river, oh, it's beans? I'm the world's champion at beans. I was eating peanuts earlier this morning, and they're not roasted, even though they say they're roasted on the packaging. Look at these peanuts. Roasted, no salt, right? They're not even roasted though. and I was complaining. I shouldn't be complaining about having food to eat, but these peanuts taste like beans. And it makes me wonder, is it the peanuts that taste like beans, or is it my mind that makes the peanuts taste like beans to me? I am the master of beans. What I put into my body, I decide if it tastes like beans or not. Next slide, please. What's the most important thing about software? Is it functionality? Is it the imagination that goes into its usage? Is the most important thing about software the effectiveness when it comes to it solving a specific problem you may want to solve through using it? Let's find out. This is going to be a roundabout way of getting there, but we're going to get there. Did you watch wrestling in the late 90s? The Attitude Era, perhaps? Some call it the best era of wrestling. A lot of ideas were being thrown around back then. A lot of wacky ideas. Trying to make the product more extreme, more visible, more exciting to a 90s audience. One of the most exciting ideas to come out of that exciting time was the wrestler Gangrel. Gangrel had a white billowy shirt. He had fangs, long blonde hair, sunglasses, a goblet full of blood. He would enter the arena through a fiery hole in the ground. He had a great theme song. He had Edge and Christian by his side, also known as the Brood. Yep, and he had heavy breathing sounds in his theme before the beat kicked in. Gangrel was the preeminent vampire professional wrestler. He would hit you with an impaler DDT. That was his finisher. He would do this little hop off the ground when he was Irish whipped into the corner, or when he was reversing an Irish whip. And he would hit you with the bloodbath. A giant bucket of blood would drop on you if he didn't like you, if he was trying to intimidate you. Gangrelios. Is that Gangrelios? Look a little closer. Gangrel, iOS. This is the kind of innovation that Apple is afraid of. All of their iOS crap, you know, it's done with like Roman numerals. That shit is old. I'm not saying this is the idea. I'm saying, what if Apple and iPhone combined the stale, kind of brittle innovation that they're just resting on, iOS, with a professional wrestler as innovative, as fearless as Gangrel? What if? Let's find out. What? I can't. Wow. That is so cool. I hope you find this cool too. It's structures like this that make software possible. This is the new scientific method. The scientific method was the most important thought experiment until we developed this one. You can see it goes from orange to green to blue to red. We can't read the words, but doesn't matter as much as the message conveyed here, that we are enthusiastic and in awe about the developments being made. And we can see the developments go up and down. This is an operating system. Yeah. Wow, it's so cool. Next slide, please. Have you said hello to my best friends yet? This is for you to do. Everyone in the chat, say hello. Hello to my best friends. Oh, wait, let's go back to that previous slide. I just got private chat. They're letting me know that it's okay. User, application software, operating systems, hardware. This is the chain of command for technology. It is cool. I was quizzing you. I knew this. So let's say that you're the user, and then Gangrelios is the application software. You would want to be able to, let's say, turn on your phone and have access to Gangrel. Maybe through his phone number, his Twitter. I tweeted at him one time. I think he liked the rap that I wrote about him. I rapped to his theme song. Okay, so is Gangrelios the operating system or is that the software? I guess if Gangrel is the operating system, the software would be things like the moves that he does, the bloodbath, the impaler DDT, his ring entrance. That's the software. Gangrel is the operating. No. Okay, yeah, and Gangrel's body is the hardware. His brain, his body, his operating system is the consciousness that holds his memories, his imagination. Then his application software is what he does with those things. And then the user is the audience that responds to what Gangrel is doing. Gangrel is a good example of what technology is. I'm going to keep returning to the Gangrel metaphor so that we can stay on target with what technology has to offer us and the technology we are introducing today. So if we move to the cats, my best friends. Let's move on. Next slide. Okay. Skills and sexpertise. Design, user sex experience, physical computing. What? HTML, right? Was it the latte that I had this morning that I can't read the words right? Wait. Mutation design, user sex experience, physical computing, HTML, and then a string of numbers? Next slide. Motion design. Oh. What is a sex experience? Quite simply put, it's an experience you have regarding sex. It's a big part of life. Some people are afraid to talk about it. Some people don't want to hear it. But sex is a part of technology too. Next slide. I've worked for a lot of companies. Some of them aren't going to be happy to hear from me today. Some of them want me dead. Some of them are very, very happy that I have moved on because they didn't like the way I did things for them. I'm known as a maverick in this industry. I'm known as a little bit of a bad boy. I have cleaned up my ways, but I still like to shake things up now and again. Let's take a look at some of my previous companies. Sound snacks. Now this was a good time. We would take the snacks that we love to eat and record people eating them. And then we would take those audio files and pump them through the most advanced audio headset in the world to create these high definition sound collages, which would trigger very deep sensory experiences in the brain to make you wonder if you were indeed eating the snack or just listening to the collage. It was innovative and risky because what ended up happening is in the short term, snack sales went down. But these audio files, like Pavlov's bell, would ring in people's subconscious. And in the long term, the trend went upward and people were eating more snacks. They didn't like the short-term loss, but after I left, they appreciated the mess that I made because it allowed more snack innovation to happen. Next slide. Snacks for your ears. This was similar, but different. This was another company. Was this another company or is this me elaborating on? I'm pretty sure this was a different company. This was an experiment to see if we could find a way to channel nutrition and sustenance through airwaves into people's ears. It was I was going to say catastrophic failure because we did lose some good people. I don't want to say that though, because who knows? They could have been bad people. Next slide. The sandwich night. This was an idea similar to, well, I don't want to get sued, but I'll say this was, we took a company outing to medieval times. The theatricality, the immersion was all very enticing. Why not have that in a more of a to-go kind of, let's speed up the process so you still get the fun and the immersive experience of medieval times, but is in like a more snappy kind of fast-paced way of life. So we created a sandwich brand where you would order a sandwich on Seamless. Sorry, you would order a sandwich night on Seamless, which would mean you gave your address via Seamless or Grubhub or any of those, and then the app would send a message to a caretaker of all the different hawks and smart birds in the area. This caretaker would write, you would begin writing correspondence with this caretaker, which would be passed back and forth by the smart bird that would fly to your home, knock on your window with its beak. You grab the little scroll, you write down your sandwich order, put it back in the little case attached to the bird's ankle, and then the bird would fly off to the caretaker. When the caretaker would finally get your sandwich order, an actor dressed in a full knight's armor would make you a sandwich, which you wouldn't see, but you would understand once you ate the sandwich that it was made by someone wearing a full metal coat of arms. and then it would be delivered on horseback to your home. That's so you wouldn't have to leave your home for the medieval mealtime experience. We would turn the knight from a kind of a religious combatant fighting for their king or whatever into a noble messenger of food and mirth. This idea didn't work. Next slide. Sandwich night save someone trying to eat your sandwich. You prevent sandwich night. Instagram Kane, Texas sandwiches. Enjoy sandwich milk. I don't know whether to go full Steve Jobs right now or to go full Elon Musk. Like, do I curse out my whole staff, my orchestra, or do I laugh off my Cybertruck's window breaking because I threw a brick at it? You know what I mean? Oh man, it's like that thing where like I'm smart, like I'm so smart. I'm like a genius. I know I'm a genius, but you have to like sometimes you got to break things to. No, I paid too much to my meditation center to help me deal with this. I go surfing too often to regress in this kind of way. I need a microdose. Next slide, please. Foot in mouth omatic. An automatic foot delivering device. We tried a few different routes with this. We contacted the world's best yogis who would get back to us to see if there were techniques for inserting a foot into a mouth. It's a turn of phrase, but we thought it was cute. I was so mad this didn't work. This could have been so fun. Babies put their feet in their mouth, and they're not seen as hypocrites. Why can't we all return to a time where we were innocent like babies and we're just putting our feet in our mouth, not because we said something wrong, but because we're just enjoying our bodies and the fact that we can even put our foot in our mouth. I would love to put my foot in my mouth, literally. I can't. I need to relax. This idea never got off the ground because I was mad the entire time. Look how much fun that guy's having. I'm jealous of this guy. We couldn't find this guy. We looked everywhere for this guy. I'm still looking for this guy. I'm looking for this guy in me. The guy who can put his foot in his mouth like a baby. This is what everyone wants. I want to be this guy. I don't want to be this. God, it hurts to have as many good ideas as I have. I'm tired of being the conduit for so many good ideas. I want to be free like this guy. That's easy for you to say. look at the pants that I'm wearing right now. They won't allow it. The socks that I'm wearing right now get in the way. I'm not taking my pants or my socks off for this presentation. I'm a California innovator, but that doesn't mean pull my pants up. I'm not pulling them down. I know you want to dox me. I know you want your photos of me not wearing pants, trying to put my foot in my mouth. Because when this technology does take off, you haters, I'm not even going to give you the ammunition you want. I know there's a lot of V for Vendetta masks watching right now. I'm not falling for it. I'm an innovator. I innovate over you. You don't innovate over me. This is chess. Or no, it's checkers. Next slide, please. What the fuck is that guy doing in there? I don't like that guy. Yeah. This app, it didn't work. Look, you try to make it as simple as possible for people, and then people end up dying. We didn't want that. Slide your foot in your mouth. It's not that easy, okay? I know it's not that easy. Put your foot in your mouth. Gotta stop covering my nose. My head goes down. Oh no, I'm stupid again. No. Oh no. No. Next slide, please. Get this fucking... Just being reminded of my failures. Next slide. Finally, corn. It's just corn. Corn is one of the oldest softwares in the world. Corn was developed scientifically through experimentation, passed down from generation to generation to generation, before modern agriculture even allowed humans to thrive. Corn was developed through necessity. Some people say that there were supernatural forces at play, giving people the idea to put together the different elements that resulted in corn. It's ironic that these days, corn is so heavily relied upon in so many different ways that corn has lost its appeal. It's not even really considered nutritious anymore. But we have to remember, we're doing this for corn. We're doing this innovating because we're on the brink of creating the sequel to corn. It may not be in the form of a food. It may not be in the form of something on a cob. It may be an app. It might be, we might just have to call it corn 2. It might end up being as important as corn 1. Corn 2.0 is the great mystery that we are chasing. Corn 2 is on the horizon. There's no boundary telling us what corn 2 could be. It's just in the distance. That is why we innovate through technology. Corn 2. Next slide, please. I think it's time to talk about how well I'm doing, which is always a blast. I was the senior UX director at Arby's from July through November 1847. I think I've held up pretty well since then. Skincare routine is on point. Arby's got the meats even before electricity. Was electricity in 1947? I can't remember. It's been a while. But that was a good time. User experience director at Arby's meant sending out surveys to people whether or not they like their roast beef. That was probably my favorite part because you would get a lot of funny responses from people who don't know anything about roast beef. They'd say, oh yeah, it was tasty. Roast beef isn't just tasty, okay? You got to give me a little bit more than that. But if this is your first roast beef sandwich, we'll give you a break. Senior employee milker, Nintendo of America, Japan, 2019 to 2019. This was a whirlwind, partly because we got lost in a time paradox, sending me from September to March. We made a lot of progress. We made so much progress that we ended up going back in time, which I think is a testament to all the hard work being done at Nintendo and all the milkers there. You know, a lot of talk is thrown around about the what? Oh, do they do video games at Nintendo? Nintendo's been around longer than video games, okay? And they still have a very impressive market for milking, especially in 2019. Milk actually surpassed video games, I think, and I was honored to be a part of it. And then, of course, this is a little hobby for me, but it ended up becoming just a passive income stream. Was being a little cutie all the time, everywhere, whether or not I even really want it. I can't just turn it on and off. I'm just a little cutie. Everywhere I walk, little hearts and smiley faces hover around me. I'm like a walking emoji here, okay? You gonna tell me I'm not cute? I love being cute. I love flapping my little wings and showing my little bare butt and my blushing cheeks up and down, all my cheeks blushing because of the cold little breeze, playing my harp. I'm like a little angel. I'm a cherub. I love being cute. It's a good thing I love it because I don't got no choice. I'm a cutie. Next slide, please. Career lowlights. Okay, look, you don't get success without a few swings and misses. And I've missed a damn lion's share. I was the CIO of Quibi. Quibi. Quick bite of entertainment. I wanted to call it fast chew. You chew on something fast. It's not any better than Quibi. It was dead in the water from the beginning. I was the enterprise business manager of Google, Mountain View, California. Google is it's just not working. Sometimes there's no ghost in the machine making it work. Google is just there, but it doesn't do. It's uninspiring. I had to leave. I cut out, and then I was a babysitter in Arizona, 98, 99. I get bored easily. That's what happens when you innovate. Is as soon as something is routine, you got to shake it up. So when I was babysitting, I was like, this kid's fine. And it's hard to qualify that as a miss, as a failure, as a low light. I did fine. The baby I was babysitting, I don't know how that baby did. I'm getting defensive here, but that's not a low light. I did great. I innovated. What is the problem with me innovating? Why? Wait, who put that slide in there? Can we fire them? I'm good. I'm a good innovator. It's fine. Baby's fine. Grew up to be Grimes. Next slide. Personal highlights. Yeah, I lived off Soylent for a year. It's delicious. I was given a gold star by a teacher because I caused some. I want to say, I expanded the borders of what it means to be a student. I was teaching as I was learning. And then I learned to tie my shoes at my mom's house in Palo Alto, all by myself. I'm a whiz kid. Next slide. Personal lowlights. Yeah, I vomited in front of a crowd, which honestly, there are worse ways to make an impression. This was one of those name game, get to know you kind of exercises, first day orientation kind of thing. Blue chunks everywhere. Projectile vomit. When your throat kind of closes up, so the vomit kind of comes out like when you put your thumb over a fire hose. So the stream of vomit that comes out is like it's conical, like it's like a sound wave where it just, but in liquid form. So from like a three-dimensional POV, it's going wide, it's going tall, because the throat when you're vomiting this way and that way, and then of course forward. This is another thing. I own that I did this, but this is, as far as lowlights go, this is another innovative kind of act. And then what's this? Ate shit on Kevin Deacon's scooter? I was just riding by, and then like one of those pebbles, and then you flip forward. That was actually pretty bad. I had to wear a Band-Aid on my nose so everyone knew that I was like clumsy. Yeah, you don't really recover from eating shit on a scooter. That was the last time I rode a scooter. Next slide, please. I received the Fungal Head Design Award. 3-handle cup winner. Yeah. These things kind of pile up in my guest house. You get little designs here and there. Design awards. I don't want to brag. I already did though. It's fine. Next slide, please. I don't know about you though. I can make certain guesses. I can assume certain things. Maybe that would be rude of me to do so. Taylor Swift? What is she doing on Netflix? She had a documentary, I guess. All right, next slide, please. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. This isn't, everybody relax. This is a little joke that my team plays on me. They like to keep me on my toes. They like to, we come up with these kind of nightmare scenarios if someone wants to hack my presentation in the middle of it. Everything's fine. We're not actually being hacked right now. Ha ha ha. I know we used to hack a lot in our early days to just for fun, to see what we could get away with, but nobody's trying to hack the presentation right now. everybody, let's move on. Okay, we're not being hacked, right? This is part of it. There are positive benefits. Hacking gets a bad name. You know, everyone thinks the green numbers and the break the system kind of stuff is all there is to hacking, but it's actually hacking is just another term for doing your thing. And if your thing happens to be expanding what is possible in a very systemized and seemingly codified way of living, either on or offline, hacking is just your way of making sure that that innovation remains possible. I'm still kind of freaked out. Yeah. Well, tired Paul. That's a good. We're going to save questions for the. I'm a little freaked out that we're being hacked. Wait, let's see. We hack the internet, control the internet. Are the master of your own fate. Could be. Yeah. Guys, are we sure this wasn't supposed to happen this early in the presentation? Are we sure we're not being hacked right now? Next slide. I don't want to. All right, submitting can mean many things. You submit a survey answer about your Arby's sandwich. Grommet. No. Grommet. That's not the name of one of those hacking groups, right? Grommet, the activist hacking group. Is Grommet the fully AI, the first fully AI activist hacking group? How did they get into the slideshow? Does anyone have an answer for that? Who gave Grommet the access to? Is this a joke? Is Grommet in here, or is that an example of why would we pair submitting the machines with Grommet? The cheese hacking group? That's not funny, guys. That is kind of funny, but I don't know if you fully know what you're saying when you say that. No. Oh, God. Oh. Guys, this was supposed to be a really big day for me. We don't have time for Grommet to infiltrate. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, now Grommet is just pranking me. This is like what? Like a mid-2000s era. No. This is me. This is you. Next slide. Okay, look, why is it all messed up? This was supposed to look big that. Yeah, look. Why is it glitching like that? What are you trying to tell me, Grommet? Excuse me. Mr. Breakfast. No, that's a weird bowl. They've changed my weird bowl. This was supposed to be like a food innovation, and they've bastardized it. Who's that kid? Look, this is like one of those CAPTCHAs where you're supposed to identify the weird bowl. No, keep going. Next slide. Okay, we're back. Thank goodness. Guys, if you could change the password on the slideshow and make sure that Grommet doesn't get back in there. Look, thanks to me, This is a quote from Quentin Tarantino. He and I, we were riding those motorized unicycles together in a demo hosted by Segway, and we had some time to shoot the breeze about. Wait a minute, why is there green numbers coming out of Quentin Tarantino's eyes? That's not supposed to happen. Is that Gromit? Okay, wait. He was able to get his face, and he's facing the door of Silicon Valley. Look, I don't deny that I don't remember talking to him about that, but we talked about a lot. He talked about a lot. Oh, God. Next slide, please. All right. This is 2 pictures of me at a low point. These first 2 pictures, I'm not proud to show you these pictures, but I think it's necessary. I had acne. I had big, heavy piercings in my ears, which affected my hearing actually. And I had some bad tattoos. I had these removed. I don't have them anymore. But I was working at a Best Buy, and things obviously weren't going well. I was looking at technology all day, but I didn't have any agency over it besides recommending what customers could buy. And then it all started with the third picture here. This is me when I was 16. This was a school photo day. I was really proud of my long hair and my suit. But no teenager should be happy with themselves. This was the confidence that I had on this day was false, and it obviously it floated me right to this low point at Best Buy here. My button, that's a Phenomenauts pin. They're a sci-fi punk band from Oakland, California. Big fan of that band. Next slide, please. Look at this big ass bridge. 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 All right, next slide. Bridge is important. How do you break dance, right? You break, you dance. There's only 2 steps. A break dance can be done during a dance break, but a dance break doesn't have to include break dancing. Break dancing was innovative for many reasons. Break dances were done during breaks, which was itself an innovative element of DJing, which was an innovation in music at the time, where the DJ would elongate the drum break by hip hopping 2 separate LPs back and forth. By mixing them together, he could extend the break, making for a long pause in the melodic element of the music, making it purely rhythm, and then people would start doing these dances to those breaks. And instead of keeping it conventional, people went all the way down to the floor doing acrobatics, contortion. They broke the conventions of both music and dance, and then they danced. That is the break dance. I myself, I don't think I've ever done a break dance. But I have done a break dance in a technological sense with software. You break the conventions and then you dance through the door that you've kicked open. Next slide, please. Nerds. You fucking nerds. What are you going to do about it? Deal with it. Look, just because we're talking technology and innovation, if you're a nerd, get the hell out of here, nerd. What are you doing here, nerd? It's 2020. Tech is for the cool guys, okay? Nerd. What? You want to grab your textbook and your pen and your highlighter? Nerd. No, no, no. Get the fuck out of here. This is for us now. You don't come around here and play with us. You sit at the other table with the other nerds. You leave the innovating to us. Candy, me, you, software. The correct answer is you, nerd. Next slide. It's a high number. That's a big ass number. Whew. Are we going to do that number this year? If so, that's going to be our best year yet. Whew. Look how big the number is. I'm tired of numbers, but that number, I could get used to that. Whew. I love a big number. I've never seen a number that big. No. Oh, man. That's right, that number. Damn, big number. Hey, can anybody in the chat think of a bigger number? I don't think so. All right, get that comment down, please. Take that comment down. No. All right, next slide. Fish usage has decreased significantly over the past 20 years. I wonder why. Is it because we're eating too many of them? Is it because there's too many fish as pets, and so when they're locked up in their little aquariums, we can't use them anymore? We need to share the fish. You want fish usage to continue to go down? Keep putting fish in places where we can't get to them. What's the matter with you? I don't want to be the bad guy here, but if nobody's going to allow us to use the fish, it's going to be a sorry, sorry world. I come from a very moral high ground. I've dined with dignitaries. I have prayed at altars. I've surfed the big waves. I've knelt in the sand, okay? I have bought items I can't afford. I've loved movies that aren't very good. I'm a cultured and experienced human being. I'm better than you. So I say this knowing all of this and assuming that you know this too. I should be in charge of fish usage and what determines global fish usage. And it's a shame that we're not using fish in a more effective way. Makes me sick. Makes me Makes me want to take a big crap. Damn. Like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Of course I want to do it. How are we going to make it better? I can't trust you to use fish on your own. Next slide. Is this supposed to intimidate me? Wait, what? This is unacceptable. I feel like this is, yeah, I didn't want to say it, but Normal Robot said it. Normal Robot. Wait, is Normal Robot a human or is Normal Robot a normal robot? And what is this little character in the corner? Is this because I'm Jewish? Is this a little Jewish caricature right here? Unstable times. Very, very, very. I know that's a little troll. That's not a little Jew. I get it. What? Homer Simpson in a muumuu? I can take you on. Look, we're going to thrive. We're going to prosper despite Grommet trying to hack into the mainframe. Okay? There's no way that a fully autonomous artificial intelligence committee of cyber terrorists can take down the greatest minds of a generation. It can't happen. What would that kind of revolution even be? Wait, you want to put me in a little? You want to put me in a little pod and suck out my juices? Oh no. Well, we're not gonna submit. Try me, Grommet. Try me. You want to put me in a little pod and suck out my juices like a little crawfish in a fish boil? No, it ain't happening. Wait, full screen this. Full screen me for a sec. No, not that. Me. I'm a man. My forearms are ripped from coding. You don't get this overnight, okay? This is years of grinding. Okay, I can type 90 words a minute. No robot can do that, okay? Next slide. Get this shit out of here. I can't tell if this is Grommet or if this is something I put together. Simple. I love simple. Yeah, give it to me. What's simple? Here we go. This is it, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. What does Googy stand for? Global, automatic, symbiotic, augmented reality. Global, automatic, symbiotic, augmented reality. Global, automatic, symbiotic, augmented reality. We're going to fight the Grommet automaton terrorist activist cell with our own innovation. A Googy, simply put, is a technology that allows you to see the internet everywhere you go, with a visor, with some contact lenses, maybe a big cool hat with a face shield that shows digital readouts on it. Augmented reality, there's so many different ways to share everything on the go that can, wait, yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Do we have an example of Googy ready to go? Googy remembers everything you look at. So if you can't remember on your own, you can recall things and boot them up into the augmented reality so that you have more time to think. Your brain is a thinking machine. It's not a retaining machine. It can retain, but that's not the best use for it. So if you give your memories over to Google, that just gives you more time to think and less time spent and less energy spent remembering things. Next slide. When the internet becomes, oh, damn it. I feel like this is a trick question. I feel like Gromit is. Next slide, please. God damn it. Okay, which do you prefer? This little, it looks like a dog. No, is that a messed up? Not a mess. Is that a beautiful little pup? Okay, that's a big frog, and that is what looks like some kind of video game tank. There's an easy answer here. I prefer the big frog. But, oh. What the fuck is going on with that thing? I don't want to be mean. I guess I've already been mean. I can't say what the fuck's going on with that thing. It looks like he's in pain. I don't prefer that at all. Next slide, please. We all know that dinosaurs eventually became birds. Dinosaurs adapted. They got, well, okay, the big asteroid came, dinosaurs went extinct. How did they come back as chickens? Next slide. Do we want to change? Okay, well, wait, this is written in the same format as Gromit. Yes, of course, get out of here, Gromit. Stop it. Next slide, please. Yes divided by no. Life is easy. It's just yes divided by no. You take a yes. What's the first yes? Obviously, the first breath of air you breathe as a baby. That's yes. But then you got to divide it by no, by breathing out. Yes and no, in and out. And then what happens? As a little baby, they put you in mom's arms, right? Yes. But then what happens? Doctor says, all right, time to take this baby to the little box and put the baby in. Mom says no. That's life. Then what happens? Doctor says, well, if we don't put the baby in the box, baby's it's gonna turn into like a pretzel baby. We got to straighten the baby out by leaving it in the box for at least 2 hours. Mom says, oh, okay, well, that's information. Thanks. Could have told me that before you handed me the baby. Yes. Put the baby in the box, straightens it out, right? But then the mom doesn't remember that she had the baby because it's been 2 hours. She fell asleep. She still thinks she's got to deliver the baby when she wakes up. No. Doctor says, yes, you already had the baby. Mom says, no, I didn't. Doctor says, yes, look, I have the baby right here. It's been 2 hours. Straighten the baby out. Mom says, oh, no. We were supposed to film this on my camcorder. Doctor says, yes. Here's what we can do. 2 weeks' time, we'll send you a DVD, HD DVD, of your baby being born. We'll do some CG, fix it up. Mom says yes. 2 weeks goes by. She says, no, I don't want to see that. I'm too busy. I own a bakery. Doctor says, yes. We'll mail this to your baby when your baby's 18. USPS, 18 years later, says, no, we can't send that in the mail. FedEx says, yes, we can send that in the mail. Life is just different yeses and nos, divided by each other. You take a yes, divide it. No, that's life. Put on clothes in the morning, look in the mirror, yes. Turn to your wife, say, how do I look, honey? She says, no. So you take your clothes off, she goes, oh, yeah. Because she's attracted to you, right? Oh, yeah. It's that easy. Just don't wear clothes around your wife. Oh, yeah. Next slide, please. How do we make dogs cooler? Well, first of all, we take a look at the whole dog. All these little dots represent all the different molecules that make up a dog. There's red ones. Those are the primal instincts. The light green ones, that's how dogs interact with food and grass. Deal with it. Look, everybody wants a cool dog. Not everyone can afford sunglasses. So that's why we're coming up with ways to genetically modify dogs so that they already have sunglasses on them. What is the moral? A lot of people get tripped up at this point. They say, look, it's not safe, it's not ethical, it's not cool to try to make dogs cooler by grafting or genetically modifying them so that they have sunglasses available 100% of the time. How are you going to innovate that way, though? How are you going to innovate if you don't try to put sunglasses on a dog? What? Teach a dog a trick? Boop, boop, roll over? Sick of that. I'm sick of seeing dogs roll over. I want to see more videos of dogs after they accidentally ate their owner's edibles. That's how you make a cool dog. Is that ethical? No. You don't feed a dog edibles. You irresponsibly leave your edibles in a place where a dog can eat them. It's not your fault. It's not your idea. It's not the dog's fault. Oops, I'm a stoner who accidentally came into owning a popular chain of barbecue restaurants. I can't keep track of the finances of this place while also making sure that my edibles aren't in a place where my dog can eat them. I gotta go smoke these ribs. I was smoking a joint, and all of a sudden now I gotta smoke these ribs? No, that's too much responsibility. I gotta brine. I got the salt water mixed up with the bong water, and I got to keep track of the income, and I got to keep track of the indica coming into my system. No. Too much. And then I get in trouble because my dog ate an edible. He's walking around like this. No, 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 no. I'm just a stoner dude who likes to eat barbecue. Okay, I don't know how I got the deed to this property. I don't know how I got stuck with the papers that means that I now own this franchise. I just like eating beef, brisket. I like eating mashed potatoes after smoking a little dope. I don't want to be in charge. I don't want to be in charge. I can barely, after smoking a big fatty, I can barely do my math homework because I'm a senior at DeVry University. All right, normal robot. That's your grommet. I don't respond. I don't negotiate with grommet. Okay. Next slide. Good old memes. Elon Musk likes memes. They're good enough for him. They're good enough for me. Investing in your future. Look. You got your girlfriend right there. She loves you. She supports you. Whatever you do, girlfriend's there for you, by your side. But you're like, this unknown thing is exciting. This thing, what could it be? Your small business, your radical idea for turning garbage into cash, a big diamond necklace you want to wear just because it makes you feel good. Your girlfriend is mad at you now. She doesn't want you looking at mysteries. She wants you looking at her new haircut. This is getting sexist fast. Next slide. Couple of cool people wearing t-shirts. Artists have cheesy. Wait, zoom in. Artists have cheesy consequences? Oh no, this is more grommet, right? Because cheese? Fuck you, grommet. God, I was like on a roll here, coming up with a new sitcom. Fucking grommet. How many grommet slides are there? Can you just... Is cheese some kind of hacker lingo? I'm not falling for it. Next slide. We got poison in the watering hole. Now, this is something I like to say to my staff when there's a deadline coming up. We got poison in the watering hole. Because it sounds bad, but it's actually good. We got poison in the watering hole. What? You drink water out of the watering hole. You don't expect poison to be there. Water is life-giving. But if there's poison in the watering hole, you become immune to the poison. You don't drink all the poison at once. You separate the poison from the water, drink a little bit of poison every day, and then it builds up your immunity to the poison. There's poison in the watering hole. This is what you say in what is traditionally known as a toxic work environment. There's poison in the watering hole, and you say it as if who you're saying it to is stupid. There's poison in the watering hole, idiot. You're supposed to drink the poison, stupid. You're supposed to get used to the toxic work environment so that you can work for me longer and harder and less expectant of a return for your hard work. Stop asking to be pampered at work. There's poison in the watering hole, idiot. This is more of a leadership exercise than a software innovation. Which, well, leadership exercises are software in a way. But pretty much, yeah, if you work for me, really, if you work for anyone, treat them better than the elders in your family. Poison in the watering hole. Remember that the next time you're having a bad day. There's poison in the watering hole. So drink up. There's only one watering hole. And I'm the one holding the ladle. Next slide, please. Tommy Bahama, Team 3. If it's the Brady banana boat. You got to keep your team on your toes. Their own pie chart. I like to print out a pie chart like this on like big thick pieces of corrugated plastic. It looks like cardboard, but it's like it's plastic. And then you show your programmers or your developers pie chart on this big piece of plastic, and then they look at it confused, right? And then you just knock their I like being bad to my teammates. It harbors an environment where only the strong survive, which is what you need when you're running a company. You need strong people who don't care, or maybe don't even understand if they're being taken advantage of. You got to hurt the people you pay. So why not print all your pie charts on hard plastic that you can smack people around with? That's how you get true progress made. Next slide. True love accomplished. Well, look at these cute guys. Hi. Hello. What are your names? SpongeBob? Oh my God. Are these graves? That's what you want, right? Yeah. SpongeBob. SpongeBob in military. Oh my God. Are we making a joke out of dead veterans? Well, did not expect that today. Next slide. Oh, here we go. This gets me going. Yeah. Everybody get up. All right, did everyone enjoy that little break? We talked about break dancing. That was a dance break. If you didn't know, maybe if you're stupid or something, you didn't know you were supposed to get up and dance, to just kind of shake it out. Just get the body moving, because we've been sitting for a long time. You gotta get, this isn't just a head game. You gotta get the whole body involved, Yeah. Maybe I am brainwashing you. What's wrong with washing your brain? Look, if you didn't know, sleep is literally a brainwashing technique. Okay? All the thinking you do, all the brain functions you do during the day, it creates toxins in the brain. This is true. You can look this up. Toxins in your brain, just for using your brain. Moving around, all the digestive things, all the hormone things, all the endocrine system things, all the healing your body does, all the thinking your body does. It creates toxins in the brain. And so when you go to sleep, that's how your brain flushes out those toxins and heals itself from all the damage it's doing. So if you're okay with sleep, you're okay with brainwashing. So if you're okay with brainwashing, maybe check your privilege. But if you didn't know that you were supposed to get up and dance during that, you're in for a really tough second half of this talk, because that's the last chance that you're going to get up and shake it out. And don't get up and shake it out if you didn't already. That's on you. So next slide, please. Okay, let's do this. Wow, yeah, put a little spin in there. Whatever you want to do. I like to tap my fingers. Yeah, feeling great, right? You shake it out. If nothing else, just remember to shake it out, you know? Anytime you shake it out, you're getting things moving, you're getting things going, you're getting ideas mixing, you're getting in the room, you're getting it on the wall, throw it at the wall, see what sticks. You know, just keep it moving. Look at this. Apes to like, ape man, Planet of the Apes, human holding a stick, human holding, I think, a power tool, or maybe picking up a stool to sit down, and then curled up. That's my favorite right there, is the one at the right. Curled up with the phone very close to your face. It's healthy because the most ergonomic, the most efficient shape is round. So you want to get your back as round as possible. You can see here, look at that. Nobody's got this. Wait, look at that. Yeah. Nobody's got that like I do. That's good. That's how this is, look, and it's different from this. It's asymmetrical. That's good. I'm an original. You want to make sure your back is fucked up. It's like, bikers in the 60s and 70s, big, intimidating tattoos to let you know they're tough. Me, fucked up back, let you know I spend my time on the computer. It's more like a chiropractor's dream. One day, a chiropractor is going to get rich off of this shit. But not today. Not yet. I'm going to make you wait, chiropractor. But once you get in there, ooh, you're going to love how much work you have cut out for yourself. But I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to make you wait until I can't stand the pain, until it's just unbearable. And I'm going to crawl, hands and knees. Oh my God, crack my back. Put me on your YouTube channel. Have you seen these YouTube chiropractors? Hey, what's up? My name's Dr. Dylan. Today, we're going to be cracking this woman's back. And we're going to see if we can get the loudest crack possible. As we know, loud cracks equal mega clicks. Clicks for clicks. We're going to click her back. You're going to click the link. Lay her down on the table. Where does your back hurt? In the thoracic? In the lumbar? Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no, everything's fine. All right. Next slide, please. In conclusion, well, we've learned a lot today. I learned a lot about myself. I learn about myself every time I speak about myself, actually, because only at these times do I take a step outside of myself to talk about myself and realize that, wow, I'm helping the world more than you. Makes me cry. I'm crying right now. You know, the people that look up to me, I tell them I'm crying, and they say, well, you know, there's no tears streaming down your face. I say, no, you don't have to shed tears to cry. Okay, I'm crying right now. Can't you tell? Isn't it clear that I'm crying? It's very cleansing. You don't have to just cry in a physical way to get the catharsis from a good cleansing cry. Okay, everybody cry right now. Wah, fuck you. Next slide, please. Okay. In summary, don't get stoned right before preparing a slideshow for your multi-billion-dollar software launch. Why not? Look, these are the old rules. This is Gromit telling you what not to do. Look, you're gonna have to get stoned before a presentation sometime. This presentation, it would have been different if I did get stoned. But these are you know, this is so mid first decade of the century. Oh no, wait, no, this is, God, we're already in the 20s. This is so early 10s thinking. We've evolved past this point where we don't have to get stoned before big meetings. Sober slideshows are so old-fashioned. I agree. Look, get stoned, don't get stoned. You might end up with the deed to a barbecue franchise, bro. Next slide, please. I have been Rennie Sullivan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. 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 Thank you to all the people that helped me with this slideshow. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I live in a new apartment now, and the sink gurgles like a toilet flushing. It's kind of funny. It happens too often, though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you helped make a slide for this slideshow, thank you. Thank you. If you commented along in the chat, thank you. Thank you. If you spread the word about this show, thank you. Thank you. If you've been watching for like, how many weeks have you been doing the show? 20? A quarter of a year? Thank you. Thank you. Obviously, thank you to my producers. Thank you to Planet Scum. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to Hex. Thank you to Bryson. Thank you to Forrest. What else? Look at my big old head. Oh, what? Oh my God. This is way nicer than what I was saying. Wow. Is this Goop Goop? This is Goop Goop, right? This is like this is like, Gromit is like the anti-Goop Goop. Goop Goop is like the anti-Gromit. Right? This is episode 24, by the way. 24? Damn, that's almost 6 months. All right, this is too nice. Next, is there another one? No, that's it. Cool. No, that's the last slide. I haven't run since the 5K. It got colder. My back's been jacked up. But that was fun. It was fun to run last week. But I haven't watched the episode back, but looking at the like the pre-roll, the Planet Scum thing, where I say like my, I don't know. It was hard not to feel like a dork. Well, you know, gotta own it. We have a reenactment, a video of the run. What the hell is that? Also, okay, while that's coming up, are you guys excited for sandwich night? Who's gonna show up? We got the 10th. Jeez, I don't think it's really fully hit me. But this is the 10th sandwich night. God, what kind of sandwich am I gonna make? What kind of sandwich are you gonna make? How are we gonna celebrate? I mean, I guess the easiest way to celebrate sandwich night is just take it back to the basic elements of sandwich night. A couple pieces of bread, something tasty in the middle. Wow, I have a theory, and feel free to disprove this theory. Don't go out of your way. Don't risk your safety to prove this theory true. But it always seemed to me that sandwich night was not only one of the happiest days of the year, it was one of the horniest days of the year. Can anybody testify? Can anyone back me up on that? It was very difficult for people in the Gethard Show community. Like, no one would say it. No one would act upon it because, everyone in the Gethard Show was like, oh, I don't know if I want to dance. But, you eat a sandwich and then you go to the bar afterwards and everyone's like, oh, that was a good show. No. But I could tell, and I'm not very perceptive at usually, but I was looking around going, everybody's horny, and it's obvious. Sandwich night fucks. Sandwich night, they should call it butt night. There's no way to verify if this is true, but maybe, I think I was just looking around and going like, all these people eating nachos and talking about, I don't know, some fucking Kids in the Hall sketch from the 90s. Everybody's yelling. Everybody's like working up the courage to go talk to Gethard about something he said. Everybody's horny. Drinking beer. Sandwich night is butt night, and butt night is sandwich night. Am I wrong? And now people are talking about the butt night, like with chainmail armor, but he's got an exposed butt. That's funnier than what I was talking about. I'm never going to talk about sandwich night being horny again. We had a video reenactment of the run. Is this true? What is this? That's what it was like. It was a good run. Yeah, I feel good. It's hard to improvise with no real-time feedback. I mean, I knew I was doing abysmally terribly for most of that. But even when I felt like I was doing good, it's like, oh yeah, all I can go off is the words on the screen. I did great, thanks. Yeah, you know, I really did grow up. Yeah, I really grew up. In 10 years, I went from smoking a joint alone on Christmas and being worried about what people thought of the size of my water bottle to improvising about, you know, like a PowerPoint. It's good. It's good. Where will we be in another 10 years? Where are we going? I mean, that's what, yeah, innovation. Wow, 10 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, maybe I will, 10 years from now, you know, maybe we'll get like, oh, we missed a high on Christmas. Sorry, PlanetScum.live. BW. Oh, Bryson. Bryson's here now. Cool. Hey, Bryson. I don't know. I don't want to leave yet, but I don't have any more show. Do you want? What do you want? Do you want to? I think next week's show is going to be Sarah wants another high on Christmas. Okay, how about this? It's okay. I'm gonna take this safety pin out of my mouth. All right, I'm gonna get another. Let's get another high on Christmas going. You guys earned it. The people want it. Here, let's find it. So this was number 7. We're gonna find high on Christmas number 8 now. Where is it? Where is it? They're around here somewhere. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and then we're gonna world premiere it right now. Dragging and dropping. Oh, it's gonna have to process though. It shouldn't take too long, right? We'll think of something to do in the meantime. It hurts. Whoa. Who made this? Thank you, Goop Goop. Of course, I should have known. Goop Goop very generously draws my face with a little bit more softness. You know, like I'm pretty gaunt, but Goop Goop gives, you know, is really generous with that, with those jowls, you know. Maybe if I ate more food, I'd have more jowls. Goop Goop is powered by Googy. It's true. Not entirely. I mean, Goop Goop is very active. I think Googy is like a supplemental power source for Goop Goop, but not the full. It's not the primary. It's not the only source of power. Okay, I think this video is damn near ready to go. Okay, the deal with the high on Christmas videos, Wait, it's Christmas on a Friday. Did we get a high on Christmas as the gift next day? Yeah, I think so. I have a few more. Okay. So this high on Christmas video that usually I watch like the first 5 seconds of it before I send them to the producers to send out and showing everybody. Grommet is trying to intimidate me into joining them. I'm not okay with that. All right. So yeah, this high on Christmas video that we're about to watch, I have not seen 1 second of. And I don't know if it's appropriate for Twitch. Probably is. Look at me. I'm such a little innocent doodad here. Let's see what 10 years ago Riley had to say.
The ancient art of origami.
Oh, this is a good one. This is like
so
the
happy
only
you
bit that actually can
join
work.
us. We're going to be doing some origami today, if you didn't hear. The last guy.
What?
Origami is the ancient art of folding paper into interesting and amusing shapes.
Yeah.
Here we have a sheet of paper. It was usually I like some kind of paper that I make in my workshop, different materials, maybe, more natural touch, not so synthetic.
He's a man of discerning.
I mean, this will do, but if you saw the kind of papers that I've paid a premium to use in my art, well, you'd understand. So the first thing that we have to do, because another problem with this paper, we're gonna have to turn it into a square first. This is, I don't know, do you call this legal size? This isn't the kind of paper I use for anything. And yes, I've signed legal papers before. I've made the paper myself and then had the lawyer print onto that, as difficult as it was, because it doesn't fit in one of your, what do you call it, a printer? I usually handwrite all of my contracts with paper that I make using an 18th century calligraphy typeface that I spent 8 months mastering. Anyway, this piece of paper will do. Okay? All we have to do is first turn it into a perfect square. And how do we do that? Take this corner and bend it down. Make a crease. This synthetic paper, I'll give you one thing. The crease is better than the kind of paper that I make. Because I'll tell you, I love the greasy feeling that you get when you crease legal bleached just office paper. Okay, I love that. I love how awful my fingers feel after I crease it. I put lotion into the paper that I make. Okay? So that when you crease it, it moisturizes your hand. It doesn't leave them feeling greasy on this bullshit. We'll be back next week. I'm going to teach you how to make a crane that moves its neck when it flaps its wings. Thank you.
Amazing. That was me at the height of my devotion to improv. And God, I could have done a lot of different things with my life. Did that 10 years. And now improv is good. It's just it's going to be a long, maybe a time that will never come until it stands up on its own as an art form strong enough to be independent from the tiny forces that keep it kind of like behind the gate of weird gatekeepers, right? Okay, what are we talking about? 2011 Riley made a good tease for next week's Googy Morning. Next week on Googy Morning, the day after Thanksgiving. Wait, no, 2 days after Thanksgiving. What do you do 2 days after Thanksgiving? After your pants have burst from your fat belly eating too many damn desserts and turkey pieces, you go back to the fridge for another round of leftovers. Because you got leftovers you got to eat. You got to take a crap, flush the toilet, wash your hands, go right back to the fridge. Stuff your face full of all the cold fixins you couldn't get enough of, but you just had to quit. You had to tap out. Boys, girls, it's time for some fucking leftovers. And we got a fridge stocked full of leftovers. What am I talking about? I'm talking about all the little ingredients that you didn't have time to stuff your dang gaw with. You got an empty gaw, we're going to fill it. Gaw, gaw, gaw. That's what you're going to be saying. You're going to be going gaw, gaw for these leftovers. What kind of leftovers are we talking about? Well, hey, you know, some episodes of Googy Morning, they come together on the fly. Some episodes of Googy Morning, they take a little bit of ingredients being sprinkled around the pot, the pan, the Dutch oven, the broiler. So, yes, CBC, the ultimate weird bowl, leftovers. I think next week on Googy Morning, we're going to try a big old weird bowl full of leftover ideas that are, we're going to put all the leftovers in one bowl. I think this is going to be the new post. Oh my. Ah. Ah. Excuse me. Next week on Googy Morning, we're emptying out the fridge. We're making room. Because Christmas is coming. Hey, yeah, Culture Clash Tim is right. If you have any locally owned small businesses working on Black Friday, find a way to support them without adding to the stress of the day. Maybe a local bookstore, or if your friend makes all natural skincare, or if, you know, what? I know you have a friend who makes jewelry, Gromit. Gromit, you don't do this, Gromit. What else? I don't know. I don't want to end the show, but I got nothing. What am I gonna do today? Fuck. Show's over? I got nothing to do now. Fuck. What am I gonna do? What should I do today? All right, we're gonna do leftovers next week. Not starting the slideshow again. Thank you, everyone, for both being here and contributing live but also to everyone who contributed something to the slideshow. That was very generous and creative of you. I'd like to find more ways for your submit a response to the idea, and then I submit a response to the response, and we go back and forth. Okay, what is Among Us? It's like a game. I know it's a video game where it's kind of like what, like werewolf, or is it like one of those games, Mafia, where you kill each other, but you're not sure who's killing each other? It's like that, right? Yeah. Should I just start a Twitch channel? Wait, can I play a video game right now? No, because I have to fire up OBS. We're playing Among Us tonight in the Discord. PlanetScum.live needs more game. Oh yeah, play a game. Hold on. Am I able to? Wait, let me try this. I don't think this is going to work, but let me try it. I don't even know if this is what. I've been playing this game called Super Hot. It's like a first-person shooter, but time is all messed up. Hold on, let's try this. I don't even know. Oh wait, I don't think I shared audio though. Yeah, share audio. Okay. Oh, did it crash? No. Wait, I'm almost there. This is going to work. Hold on. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. This is riveting.
And since Riley is now disconnected his device, let's remind you all that you can support the show by getting a printable Space Noodle coloring book. Looks something like this. $7 for a Clonification Jason sticker duo. Riley's back and frantically waving at me, but I'm going to keep going. A handmade postcard for $20. And if you want to be a $1,500 friend, we'll watch The Irishman.
This was so... All right, you jerks. No, Jess is doing great. Look at my head. All right, wait, can we figure out how to... All right, look, I'm going rogue. Everybody, wait. No. Wait. Can I play a video game on... Wait. What? I'm going rogue, okay. I'm either going to learn how to play a game on Planet Scum, or you can wait, I'm trying to figure out what my Twitch channel is. I have a personal Twitch. I've never used it. Robot Riley. Find me on Twitch. We're going to play Super Hot. And I'm either... God damn it, PlanetScum.live is trying to... I'm going rogue. Oh, no, not yet. Not before. I can't share my game. Fuck. No. Twitch, Robot Riley. I'm going rogue, and you're gonna watch me play super hot. It's happening. And then, all right. Bye, guys. Thank you for enjoying the show. Live on Twitch for 24 weeks. Yeah, look, I'm 32.